local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, we start with a live look from a cloudy, somewhat hazy Gettysburg. That's a sight that we're seeing in many places in the mid-state this morning. No surprise with the conditions that we have, as you'll see. There is some patchy fog. I don't think overall it's going to be a huge issue to your travels if you're heading somewhere. On the temperature side of things, sitting at 72 right now in Lancaster, and you can see why we might be seeing a little bit of that haze. The dew point and the temperature right on top of each other, so you get that saturation going and reduced visibility as a result. And it's actually quite warm, and I think the clouds are partly to due to this, but you see these temperatures sitting in the mid to low 70s, and a lot of the state is actually in the upper 60s or even around 60. So a little bit of a disparity there this morning. I think will equalize just a bit more in the afternoon, but higher pressure continuing to be dominant across the Northeast, and that is part of the reason that we're seeing the warm up that we've seen over the past several days. Yesterday's high up to about 91. Today, upper 80s. I think there is going to be some opportunity for some of us to break 90. So just keep that in mind. You know, it's going to be hot. It's going to be muggy. It's not going to be the most comfortable. Now, there is an opportunity for some stray localized cooling in the form of showers, some thunderstorms. We got those downpours yesterday in the Harrisburg area. There's going to be another shot at that today. Just be mindful of it. Most of us, of course, are going to stay dry. But from that window, I would say about 1 p.m. to about 7, 8 p.m., you really want to be on guard if you're going to be outside, because you know these storms, they can form pretty quickly. They also dissipate rather quickly. But it is something that is going to be maybe a nuisance for some of us. Now, those rain chances will stick around through this coming week. They're not going away. They're not big chances, but they are there. Thankfully, on the temperature side of things, we may not necessarily need them. We're dropping down to about 83 by Monday. That's thanks to a cooler air mass that's going to move on in, and that's going to keep us to around 80 all the way through the coming work week. So there's a lot to look forward to just in terms of outdoor comfort. We had this quick warm up. We had a nice week before. We have another nice week coming up. August so far has actually been, I think, relatively below average on the temperature side of things. I'm going to take a look at that data later to see kind of where we stand in terms of coolest August temperatures, because this has been certainly on the cooler side. Lows also getting back down into the 60s. So if you like nicer weather, we're going to get a little bit of that. That is a quick look at your forecast. We'll send it over now to Epic Discounts.